guys, so welcome back to LeetCode with AK. So guys, today we are going to discuss about the LeetCode daily challenge problem. Actually, it was tagged as a medium, but the problem is really very simple. So in this video, actually we are going to discuss about the problem segment, as well as I'm going to discuss about the test case was given in the LeetCode, and then we will, as you said, we are going to derive the both brute force and optimal approach. And end up to this video, actually we are going to discuss about time and space complexity. Actually the problem is really very simple. Actually this problem can be solved in brute force. Actually we are going to solve using very simple iteration. Actually in optimized approach, actually we are going to using the divide and concave technique. Okay, and actually guys, you will get amazed. So this problem was asked in many of the faang companies. Okay, without wasting time, let's move on to this problem statement. Okay, actually the problem was the power of xn. So in problem statement they will give two input variable. One is x, another one is n. So what you have to do, you have to figure out x to the power of n. So let's say if x equal to 2 and n equal to 2, in that case what you have to do, you have to figure out x to the power of n. So what is x here? X is 2 and n also 2. So you have to figure out n to the power of 2 to the power of 2. So which means 4, right? How it's 4? Because you have to multiply 2 times, so which is equal to 4. So what about so I will tell you one test case. What about if x equal to 4, okay, and n equal to 3? In that case, what you have to do, again you have to figure out x to the power of n. So where my x equal to 4 and n equal to 3, so I have to figure out 4 to the power of 3. So 4 to the power of 3, nothing but you have to multiply 4 3 times. Okay, 4 into 4 into 4, so which mean 4 into 4 16, and 16 into 4, which is equal to 64. This should be your answer. So the problem is very simple. So you have to figure out x to the power of n. So they will give x as well as the n. So okay, if you look at the constraint very closely, okay, so the n so might reside between 2 to the power of minus 2 to the power of 31 and plus 2 to the power of 31. Okay, so as I explained previously, I said where n equal to 3 and n equal to 2. Okay, so what about if n is a negative number? Just look at this. Okay, let's say actually I am x equal to 2 and n equal to minus 4. In that case, what you have to do, you have to multiply x 4 times, because my n equal to minus 4, even though my n is minus 4. So there is a one formula, guys. If n is a positive number, you have to figure out x to the power of n. If n is a negative number, then you have to figure out 1 divided by x to the power of n. Actually you know how to calculate x to the power of n. So you have to multiply x n time. But if n is a negative number, then you have to figure out 1 divided by x to the power of n. So that is what actually we are going to deal with that. So there is a two possibility. One, n could be the positive number, another one n could be the negative number. If n is a positive number, then definitely you have to figure out x to the power of n. If it is a negative number, then again you have to figure out x to the power of n, and finally you have to multiply 1 divided by x to the power of n. So this is what that's problem statement. Actually as you can see, actually I will ask one question to you. So I hope guys, actually now you understand about the problem statement as well as the test case given in the LeetCode. Okay, I will ask one question. Did you get any intuition? Okay, because you are very much clear about the problem statement as well as the test case. So if you didn't get any intuition, please stop this video, just think for 1 or 2 minutes. If you didn't get again intuition, not a problem guys. Please don't get frustrated, because the very first time also everyone gets struggle. So after you getting some hands-on experience, then definitely you will get some experience on the DSA and problem solving. So you will get to know about intuition whenever you will try to understand about the problem statement. So if you didn't get any intuition, don't worry guys, I am here to help you. So okay, so I will ask one question to you. Okay, so my x equal to 4 and my n equal to 3. In that case, so what you are doing, so you are multiplying 4 3 times. Okay, 4 3 times. Why you are multiplying 4 3 times? Because your n equal to 3. So ideally so they will give x and n. So you have to iterate and n times to multiply your x value. So which means you have to simply iterate. Sorry for my handwriting. Okay, iterate 1 to n, and every time you have to multiply your x. So that is x equal to x into x. Actually you have to declare one variable answer equal to 1, and then you have to multiply answer with x every time. So I will write a pseudo code here, so you will get to know about that. So iterate 1 to n, because you have to multiply one x n time, then so your answer equal to answer into x. You have to finally return your answer. Then on top of that, actually you have to declare your answer. Your answer should be 1, because you are going, if you are declaring 0, so what will happen? 0 in anything, definitely it will be 0. So please declare your global variable as a 1 and try to iterate a value till n. Okay, every time you will multiply your x and add it to update your answer variable. Then finally you will return your answer value. Then I will ask one question to you. Okay, this is working fine for where my n equal to positive integer. So what about a negative integer? Actually in this problem statement you have to write a corner case for the negative number also. So what about n? So in that case you have to figure out 1 to the power of 1 divided by x to the power of n. So what I will suggest to you, okay, so definitely you have to iterate 1 to n. Definitely you have to iterate 1 to n. As well as you have to multiply your answer, but finally you have to, instead of returning n, you have to return 1 divided by answer, right? So that is what you have to do. So if n less than 0, please return 1 divided by answer, otherwise simply return answer, because I just want to handle the edge case for both positive integer as well as the negative integer. So that is my corner case. Okay, so I will write a code for in a JavaScript for the brute force approach. The very first time, actually I will declare answer. Okay, once I declare answer, what I will do, for I equal to 0, okay, I less than n, increment your I, and then every time so multiply answer with x simply, then finally return your answer. Okay, that's it. Okay, what about the negative number? So in that case, so just create one the local variable. Okay, just add a condition. What about n? So if n equal to 0, I mean less than 0, in that case simply multiply your n with -1. Why I am multiplying n with -1? Because guys, actually I have to iterate. Okay, even though the n is minus, definitely I have to iterate till n, then finally only then actually I have to finally to figure out 1 divided by x to the power of n. So that's why if they are giving n equal to -4, so how much time I have to iterate? I have to iterate 4 times. So if you are multiplying -4 with -1, what is the answer? +4, right? So definitely you can able to iterate +4. Okay, so in that case, since add, okay, now I got a power value variable, iterate I equal to till reaching the power. Okay, then finally check. Okay, what about n? If n equal to less than 0, simply divide 1 divided by answer, otherwise simply return x. So if you run this test case, definitely everything will get passed, because we are handling both positive integer as well as a negative integer. So what about the time and space complexity? So every time I will ask one question to you while calculating the time and space complexity. So did I created any array or asset or mass map? No, I'm not creating anything. So definitely the space complexity would be O of n, and the time complexity would be O of, so sorry, space complexity would be O of 1 and the time complexity would be O of n, because I have to iterate till n. So both time and space complexity differ for brute force. So the time complexity equal to O of n and the space complexity equal to O of 1, because I am not creating anything. Okay, so what about how to optimize this stuff? Okay, so again guys, so that is a very simple intuition behind the scene. So every time actually you are iterating your x till n. Okay, just consider this test case. What about 2 to the power of 6? What about 2 to the power of 6? In that case, how we are going to derive this number? So 2 into 3 into 2 into 3, which is nothing but 2 into 2 power of 3. So what is the, so I will write this here. So what about 2 into 2 2 to the power of 6? So you are going to derive this number. So 2 to the power of 3 into 2 to the power of 3. so which is nothing but, so you can write this like this, okay, 2 to the power of 3. So where as you can see, okay, so where my n equal to 6 and x equal to 2, okay, so what I am doing here, I am simply as end of this derivation, it would be like 4 to the power of 6. Okay, so if n equal to it's a very important intuition in this problem statement. Using this intuition, you are going to solve this problem in optimized way. So my n equal to even number, in that case, so what I am doing, actually I am simply multiplying x with x as well as my n. So what about your n? So our n equal to 4 to the power of 3, your n equal to 3, so it's, so your n is just dividing by 2. Okay, so if n is even number, you're just multiplying the x with x. If n is a, and meanwhile you're just dividing your n divided by 2. Okay, so that is a one problem statement. Okay, that is a one intuition actually we got. So for 2 to the power of 6, actually we just derive 4 to the power of 3. Okay, what about 4 to the power of 3? So how we are going to derive this? Definitely I can't simply divide that, so I will take 4 into 4 to the power of 2. So in other words, you can say, okay, 4 into, so now I will ask one question here. So here my n equal to 3. Okay, so n definitely odd number. So if n equal to 3, so what I am doing, I am simply multiplying my answer with x, as well as I'm just decreasing my n equal to n minus 1, because my n equal to 3. So what about n here? Your n equal to 2. So in that case, so your n is just decrementing by 1, as well as your x just multiplying with the answer. So two statement, actually two intuition actually I got. So where my n is even number, simply multiply n equal to n by 2, as well as x equal to x into x. What about if n is odd number? If n is odd number, n equal to n minus 1, as well as my I'm just multiplying answer equal to answer into x. So this is very simple. To using this two intuition, actually I'm going to solve this problem in optimized way. So just write a pseudocode. Okay, I'm going to iterate where n greater than 0. So why I'm going to iterate n greater than 0? So what about, okay, what about if 2 to the power of 0? 2 to the power of 0 is nothing but 1. Okay, what about 2 to the power of 1? 2 to the power of 1 is nothing but 2. So definitely I have to iterate till my n is getting greater than 0. In that case, I will check, okay, if my n is odd, otherwise it's a even number, right? If my n is odd, so what I am going to do, I just decrement n equal to n divided by 2, as well as I'm multiplying x with x. Okay, so what about if n is odd? In that case, I'm just decrementing n equal to n minus 1. So meanwhile, I'm just multiplying my answer with x. So this is what actually I'm going to do, and finally I will return the answer. So this is very simple iterative approach. This is one of the optimized approach. Initially, actually I wrote the brute force approach with a time complexity of O of n and the space complexity of O of 1. Okay, actually in this problem statement, I am just decrementing. So every iteration, okay, actually I will ask one question to you. On every iteration, actually I'm making some changes on n. So what is the changes? Okay, there is two changes. One, actually I'm just dividing the n by 2. Another one, I am just decrementing the n by 1. So there is two possibility. Either your n going to decrementing by 1 or n going to decrementing by 2. Two possibility. In that case, definitely your the iteration will goes around O of log n, because I'm just decrementing n by 2, otherwise I'm just decrementing n equal to n minus 1. In that case, the time complexity will be O of n log n, okay, where n stands for n already been given in a problem statement, and the space complexity equal to, again I will ask a question to you, did I create any asset or as map array? Definitely no. Did you use any recursive step? If you are using the recursive step, definitely you have to spend a allocated some space for your recursive stack. No, I'm not using any recursive, so I'm just using the iterative approach. So what about the space complexity? The space complexity is equal to nothing but O of 1. Okay, so now you get guys understand about the problem statement as well as the test case, both brute force and optimized approach. Okay, let's write a code for the optimized approach. Okay, I will just comment this one. Okay, but definitely I will need power because I have to going to handle both positive and integer case. Okay, so while power less than greater than 0, please check my power mod of 2 equal to 0. In that case, my power I mean my power is even. If my power is even, please multiply my power by 2, as well as just incrementing x equal to just multiply the x into x. Meanwhile, if my power equal to what, just decrement the power -1, as well as multiply my answer with my x. So this is what actually I'm going to do. Finally, just return x, return answer. No, I'm not going to return answer. I have to check what about my n. If n is less than 0, please return 1 divided by answer, otherwise simply return answer. So this is what actually I'm going to do. I will run the test case. Okay, all is getting passed. I'm doing my submission, so definitely all my test cases is getting passed. So guys, actually hope everyone now understand about the both brute force and optimized approach. So you will get amazed. Actually, this problem is asked by the many fan companies. So initially I too get struggle. Please don't worry guys. So if you have any doubts or comments, please do your comments. Actually, I'm allowed to read that, as well as if you need any further assistance or clarification, please ping me. Definitely I will reply to back. Okay guys, so thanks for watching this one. So thanks for stick with me till the end. So tomorrow we will meet you on tomorrow again, interesting problem. So thank you guys, thanks for watching this one.